What's going on today, guys, and welcome to the channel. In this video we're just doing a random adventure, and to start off this adventure I found a random grave. This grave belongs to Matt Costello. Okay, pause real quick. I just wanted to say I found out a little bit of information on Matt Costello here. It says that he was an elderly prospector who lived a life of poverty until he struck a promising claim and sold it for $1,500. Matt celebrated and had many plans on what to do with his new riches. When his friends did not see him for a few days, they went looking for him, and he was found dead, sitting at his table in his cabin. He was buried by his friends near the cabin, although nothing remains of the cabin. He lived from 1866 to 1926, and as you can see, we're pretty much out here in the middle of nowhere, but we're gonna go check out these mines real quick. There's a few different ones, and maybe you find some rocks that are cool. There's supposed to be some pyrite and some quartz out here. So we're just gonna hang out here for a couple hours and just explore the desert. Alrighty guys, so we are at the Broken Hills mine, and here's a little bit of history about that. James Stratford and Joseph Arthur discovered silver lead ore in 1913, and within 6 months a boomtown developed, only to be cut short because the original discoverers had already claimed the most promising locations. Over the next 10 years, these two men would mine $70,000 worth of ore, and then sold the mine for another $75,000 in 1920, which would be over $3 million in today's money. Companies bought and sold the mine for years, but none were able to turn a profit, and the area began to die until a boom happened in 1926 in nearby Crystal Mountain, which we'll get into after this. From 1935 to 1940 was the most profitable time for this area, when they were able to dig out another $180,000. But it was never to match the years during the Crystal Mountain boom, when it had a few hundred residents, a hotel, saloon, stores, a school, and today, this is all that's left. So check it out. I'm not gonna walk on those steps, they don't look very sturdy. But this is the old mill. Now you know more about this mine than I do, for right now. This looks like the old, this would be where the cable went, the cable engine connected to that and then went down into the shaft there. Deep that goes. Oh wow, look at this. Huge. Don't want to drop my camera down that. Dang. I wonder if that was a cave-in or if they did it like that on purpose. It goes down to the other side. Completely cracks both sides. Let's check out what's down there. So some kind of retaining wall was down here. What is this? Looks like some kind of battery or something. Alright, is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Yep. So this used to be like a miner's shack or some type of underground storage. Oh, look at the lizard. Yeah, that's what it was. Obviously it's caved in, but that would have been the entrance, and would have been in the ground, so it would have been nice and cool. But this whole area, I think this is where the miners probably camped at, and the reason I can tell this is, I don't know if you can see over there, all the cans that are on the ground. But check it. So this is like the dump. Looks like there's some kind of animals that have made homes here. But there's something like this at almost every mining place because there was nowhere to take the trash back then, so they would kind of throw it in one general area. Look, this is someone's old wall, or the wall to some kind of building. You can see it's shaped like that. It pitched for a little window, and it was probably sitting up right around here. Alrighty guys, so check it out. We are here. Wouldn't that be fun to go down in if we just had some rope? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Check out that ladder. It's got that broken rung on the bottom. I need to get some equipment to go down there one of these days. I think it would be quite interesting, but also quite dangerous. So we need the right equipment for that. But check out this thing. This is an old ore sorter, I guess. This fence was constructed for your protection by the Nevada Division of Minerals. Oh, so that goes down there. That was the main shaft. But on that one, I saw some green. So I think this was oh, I didn't even see that up there. This was a chrysocolla, or I'm sorry, copper mine. It looks like it's a chrysocolla or maybe some malachite, but it looked more like chrysocolla. So I'm assuming this was a copper mine, but I will tell you that for sure right now, because here's the history about Crystal Mountain. The first discoveries were made in 1920 and ore was shipped the following year, but the district remained mostly dormant until 1925, when Nevada's millionaire banker George Wingfield expressed his interest in the area. After that, larger mining corporations began to set up shop, and by the spring of 1926, a new boomtown arose. Fortune seekers from the Idaho Panhandle to the Mexican border transformed this part of the desert into a buzzing community, with claims laid out for miles. Hundreds of campfires could be seen cooking in the morning breakfast, filling the air with campfire smoke, and shortly after, the purr from the auto engines could be heard as people made their way to their claims for a day's work. A few hundred people lived here during the time of the boom, bringing all sorts of businesses. But as quick as the town sprang up, it began to disappear by the end of that year, as the best claims were worked and the rest moved on. This area was worked with some success until 1928, and then only small-scale operations happened after that. All right, so now you know more about Crystal Mountain than I do. Whoa. Now that goes far down there. Looks like there's like a can or something down there. Cool. That looks cool. Okay, so check it out, guys. I got this book here, Gem Trails of Nevada, and that's where we were. It says we should find minerals and wood, but it says the best chance of finding pyrite, galena, and tiny quartz-filled vugs is at Quartz Mountain Mine. So that's where we're at. It says walk among the dumps, breaking up any suspect stones in hopes of exposing otherwise hidden crystals. Once you're able to determine exactly which type of rock afford the greatest likelihood of containing what you are looking for, the search becomes easier and more productive. The Quartz Mountain Mine not only offers rock hounds a great place to gather minerals, but also provides a number of great photo opportunities. And then you see the old mill, which is right there. So we're at the Quartz Mountain Site B. That's the mine, and it just says to walk around this area. I walked up over the hill. I didn't see much. There's some, sparkly things on rocks, but nothing that actually looks like crystals. So I'll look around here a little bit, and we'll see if we can find anything. Alrighty guys, so I've been finding some pyrite. If you can see it there, it's the stuff that looks like gold there in the black rock. Hopefully it's coming out in this camera. Oops. So that little piece that fell off, that is a little cubics or whatever you want to call it, of pyrite. And it's just got that gold color. Like that. I found it in some of these other rocks, but again, nothing too, you want to find something like this but much bigger and in contact, but I didn't find anything. This looks like it had some in it, but like you can see here, I think this might be maybe my best piece. But yeah, so the book wasn't lying. There is actually pyrite out here. So that's cool. And I've only been looking for about an hour or so, and I found some good pieces. So I'm pretty happy with that. And now we know that this place has pyrite, and we can come back here and look around. It's really kind of difficult though, because you can really only see what has the pyrite without washing it on the stuff that's on the surface and was washed away in the last rain or over the winter, but that's that. And I'm getting hungry, and it's afternoon, but what a great view. Nothing for miles, just the mountain ranges. Looks like that mountain's getting a little bit of rain over there, but I'm getting hungry, and I think it's time for a beer. Alrighty guys, so I almost forgot to end this video, but that's the end of this video. I hope you liked it. My name's John. I do exploring videos like this every week, exploring the Nevada desert or up in Lake Tahoe, California, or sometimes I go on an international travel. So if you're into any adventures like that and you want to follow me, just hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you out there in the next adventure.